Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of My Tobacco Journey. Today we got a very special episode for you. Going to talk about a couple things, but first off, I want to get down to something. I want to tell you a story. I got this pipe in the mail. All right, it's from Caxra, C-A-X-R-A. I believe the correct pronunciation is Caxra, but in the States it's Caxra. Gorgeous pipe. Absolutely gorgeous. Engraved, mortar wood, P-lip, gorgeous. When I ordered it, I contacted the company through Instagram, and I told them what I wanted, and they started making it, and I kept in contact with the company. And during the process of making it, if there was any hiccups or anything like that, they let me know. That way I would know if there's any delays or anything like that, which is priceless. That personal touch that a lot of the bigger companies, they just don't have it no more. So to be in contact and to be informed like that was just amazing. It really was. And when it shipped, I got the notifications. When it hit the States, the company notified me, and they kept track of it. So they made sure it got to me and whatnot. Like I said, just that personal touch alone was priceless. It really is. Normally I order through, Pipes and Cigars or Smoking Pipes. You don't get that. And with this company, you do. And there's a gorgeous inventory of pipes that they have. So this one has a sister pipe, a little bit more relaxed, and she looks just as good. So that's going to be my next purchase. And as I said, we'll get more into this as the episode goes on. C-A-X-R-A, Caxra Pipe. Gorgeous work. Really is. Gorgeous. As you can see here. I don't know if I want to smoke out of it. Not just yet. I'm going to, but I just love looking at it right now. So I put it on my desk, and it's just for decoration, for conversation piece right now. Gorgeous, gorgeous. What we are going to get into is flake tobacco. How to load it into a pipe and how to smoke it without overheating your pipe, without just killing the taste and everything. It's sort of a trick and sort of an art. A lot of research, a lot of hit and miss going into it. In looking up flake tobacco, there's a whole lot of people on YouTube as well as on the internet as far as the information behind it. Everybody sort of agrees that this came from sailors. Originally you had like ribbon cut type tobacco, and it was big, fluffy, and it would dry out really, really quick, and it wouldn't last the voyage. So what they started doing was adding sugar water and then mashing the tobacco together and then slicing off as they went along. And by doing that, it kept the moisture in the tobacco, and it lasted a lot longer. And they were able to enjoy their tobacco for the duration of the voyage. And that is how you got flake tobacco. All right. And it's still made today. This is from Peterson, and smells great. It really does. As I said, there was a learning curve for this one. You couldn't just take it out of your jar or the can and then just put it in your pipe and start smoking it. You got to let it dry out just a little bit, and then, do the folds and whatnot. We'll go over that here shortly as well. Last but not least, I got an early Father's Day gift. That's right, the I Am Corona. Look at that. Love this guy. Gorgeous, gorgeous lighter. Really is. I had talked about this before. It wasn't something that I was going to purchase, but I got it as a gift, and I'm absolutely charmed. I really am. Great design. Love it. So, enough about me, enough about that. Now I'm going to show you this beautiful, beautiful pipe from Caxra Pipes. Okay, folks, this little masterpiece here came to me the other day, and I got to say I've been waiting for it. I really have. This is if you're in the States, it's pronounced Caxra Pipe. The correct pronunciation is Caxra pipe. I hope I'm saying that right. I know I'm chopping it apart, but this pipe is absolutely gorgeous. It's a Morta Wood engraved series number 2. Look at that. It is beautiful. Made with Morta Wood, engraved beryllium, ring and tenon, vulcanite stem, along with a P-lip, and half sandblasted finish. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I really don't know if I want to smoke out of it right now. I just love looking at it. It's a great conversation piece. It really is. It is just beautiful. Gorgeous. The Caxra Morta Engraved Series number 2. Look at that engraving. It's amazing, folks. It really is. I know the camera doesn't do it justice. It is absolutely, look at that. Gorgeous. Amazing work. Beautiful, beautiful pipe. What I tell you, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous pipe. It really is. I absolutely love it. As I said, I'm not going to smoke out of it right now. Soon, but not right now. So it's the airflow in it is perfect. So I can just imagine how good of a smoke it's going to be. I can't wait, but I can. So Caxra Pipes, Caxra. Check them out on Instagram and other avenues. And I will leave a link in the description for you, and you can go check them out. Really, really great company. I love what they do. I love that personal touch. It is a lost art nowadays. It really is. These big industries and so forth just take away from that, and to have that personal touch was amazing. Really was. What do we go on next? Let's talk about the Flake tobacco. All right, let's get into it. Are you ready? Here we go. All right. So as promised, I was going to show you how to load Flake tobacco into your pipe. Now, this is pretty moist. Normally I'd let it sit out for at least 10 to 15 minutes, no more than a half hour, just to dry out a little bit. And what I would do is fold it once, fold it again, do a little twist, there you go. You want to get some little pieces off. When it's more dry, you'll get more pieces down there. And then we put it right into the pipe, okay? Just kind of twist it in there. Now, with these pieces down here, we put them on top. That'll help with lighting it later. But that is how you load your pipe with Flake tobacco. As I said, you let it out, you let it dry, and it'll go right in. And you don't want to pack it too hard or anything like that. You want air to get in there. And you go ahead and light it and enjoy it. One thing too I wanted to talk about is because it's a Virginia and it's got a distinct aroma, taste, I guess, to it, I tend to use this pipe. This is my LaCrosse. And that way, if there's any ghosting, it'll only be in this pipe. So I don't use my Latakia or anything, any English blends in this pipe. I just devote it to my Virginias and light tobaccos. That way the flavor stays there and there's no cross-contamination or ghosting, and you don't taste different tobaccos in there. But that is Flake tobacco. 3. All right, and that is Flake tobacco. That's how you load it into a pipe. As I said, it was a little bit moist. I like to have it a lot drier than that. And you get a little bit more crumbs that fall off from the crease. And you put it on top and you light it. You just smoke it ever so gently. Really, really nice. I did mention ghosting. And I like to put certain blends in particular pipes. And I keep them there so I don't get ghosting. Like I said, my English blends along with my Virginias and things like that, I don't like to mix them. I don't like to cross the taste of the tobacco. It's been working out pretty good for me. If you only have one pipe, you got to do what you got to do. If you're fortunate enough to have more, whatnot, you have a vast collection, then you're able to do that. But be careful with the ghosting, because that does happen. The old boy. Love this. I believe it's an Art Deco design, I think. In the next episode, we'll get more into the history of this particular design and this particular lighter. Really, really nice. Love the construction. It's got a tamper on it and whatnot. Pretty nice. So I hope today's episode was pretty helpful to you. If you have any ideas for next episode, any questions, go ahead, leave them in the comments. And once again, thank you for watching the show. I truly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future shows or anything like that. So with that, happy Father's Day, and everybody, do what you love. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of my 1, 2, 3.